Do your legs ever feel weak, unsteady, or plagued by painful cramps that wake you up at night? Are you worried that losing leg strength could affect your balance, your confidence, and your independence? If so, you are in the right place. The secret to stronger, more reliable legs lies in nutrition. Before we reveal the 7 most powerful vitamins and minerals that can transform your mobility, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. By joining our community, you will not miss out on the best health tips to help you build a healthier, stronger future. Today, we will unveil the essential nutrients that can make a huge difference in how you move and feel every day, from boosting muscle function to protecting your bones. 1. Vitamin D. As we get older, our bodies experience unavoidable transformations. Muscle mass decreases, bones lose their density, and movements that were once easy can become progressively challenging. A frequently overlooked cause for this decline is a deficiency in vitamin D. This vitamin's importance is not limited to preventing brittle bones. It has a foundational role in maintaining the strength, balance, and functionality of the legs. Let us explore why vitamin D is a critical nutrient for leg strength in the elderly and how an adequate supply can improve mobility and overall health. With age, our skin's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight diminishes. Furthermore, many seniors are less exposed to the outdoors due to mobility issues, lifestyle adjustments, or worries about skin damage. This leads to a widespread deficiency that quietly weakens muscle strength, leaving legs feeble and unstable. Studies have consistently demonstrated a direct correlation between low vitamin D levels and muscle weakness, as well as a heightened risk of falls among older adults. Research in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed that seniors with adequate vitamin D levels possess stronger muscle fibers, superior coordination, and enhanced balance, which made them less susceptible to injuries and fractures. In contrast, those with a deficiency faced accelerated muscle deterioration, making simple tasks like climbing stairs or rising from a chair more difficult. Vitamin D's benefits extend beyond calcium absorption and bone health. It directly influences muscle function by boosting protein synthesis and enhancing neuromuscular communication. It can be considered a fuel for your leg muscles, without which their performance is impaired. Research indicates that vitamin D is central to preserving fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are vital for quick reflexes and balance. These fibers are instrumental in preventing falls, by enabling the legs to react swiftly when balance is threatened. Lacking sufficient vitamin D, these muscle fibers degrade, resulting in slower reaction times, weaker muscle contractions, and a greater risk of injury. Moreover, vitamin D is known to decrease inflammation in muscle tissues, which can relieve the chronic pain and discomfort many seniors feel in their legs. Individuals who often experience cramps, stiffness, or unexplained leg pain may find considerable relief by simply optimizing their vitamin D levels. Overlooking a vitamin D deficiency leads to more than just weaker legs. It can cause severe health issues, most notably osteoporosis and fractures. Without enough vitamin D, calcium is not absorbed effectively, resulting in brittle bones that are prone to breaking. A simple stumble could lead to a significant fracture, severely impacting mobility and independence. The solution is straightforward. Boosting vitamin D levels can be achieved through several effective methods. Spending 15 to 30 minutes in direct sunlight, ideally in the morning or late afternoon, offers a natural increase. While foods alone might not provide the daily required amount, including fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, fortified dairy, egg yolks, and mushrooms can help. For many seniors, a vitamin D supplement is vital. Experts generally suggest 800 to 1000 IU daily for optimal bone and muscle health. 2. Calcium. While a robust skeletal frame is often associated with youth, the importance of maintaining strong bones becomes increasingly critical as we age. For seniors, the body undergoes a significant shift. Unlike the active state of bone remodeling seen in younger individuals, older adults experience a gradual, persistent loss of bone mass. This natural decline renders the skeleton more porous and fragile, making it dangerously susceptible to fractures. The legs, which bear the body's weight and are the foundation of our mobility, become a particular area of concern. A minor fall or stumble, which might have been insignificant in earlier years, can now result in devastating injuries. Hip fractures. femur breaks, and stress fractures in the lower limbs are counted among the most serious and life-altering injuries an older adult can face. When the body's calcium reserves are insufficient, the consequences of such an event can be severe, potentially leading to months of difficult recovery or even a permanent loss of mobility and independence. However, to focus solely on calcium's role in bone health is to see only half of the picture. This mineral is also a vital and indispensable player in the complex mechanics of muscle function. Its importance extends beyond the skeleton and directly into the fibers that control our every move. Every single action, from the simple act of taking a step to the effort of rising from a chair, relies on a sophisticated interplay between calcium ions and our muscle fibers. In this process, calcium functions as the essential trigger, the spark that initiates muscle contraction and ensures that our movements are smooth, controlled, and deliberate. When the body does not have adequate calcium, this precise system falters. The muscles may begin to cramp unexpectedly, feel perpetually weak, or fail to generate the necessary force to maintain stability and support the body. This is precisely why many individuals with a calcium deficiency report experiencing frequent and painful leg cramps, a noticeable sluggishness in their movements, and an overall reduction in muscle endurance that makes daily activities feel strenuous. So, how can you ensure your body receives the calcium it needs to fortify both bones and muscles? Fortunately, calcium is available through a wide variety of dietary sources. While dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese remain some of the richest and most well-known options, they are far from the only one. An excellent supply of calcium can also be found in leafy greens such as kale and bok choy, as well as in almonds, tofu, and sardines. Furthermore, many plant-based milks are now fortified to provide a substantial amount of this crucial nutrient. The key to maximizing its benefits lies in variety. By incorporating multiple sources of calcium into your daily diet, you can ensure a steadier absorption and promote better long-term bone maintenance. Even with a well-planned diet, consuming enough calcium from food alone may not always be possible, particularly for individuals who have specific dietary restrictions or underlying issues with nutrient absorption. In these situations, calcium supplements can play a valuable and effective role. Their benefit is significantly amplified when they are taken in combination with vitamin D, as vitamin D is known to greatly enhance the body's ability to absorb calcium. Yet, it is crucial to approach supplementation with balance and caution, because when it comes to calcium, more is not always better. While the mineral is essential, an excessive intake, especially from supplements, can lead to serious health complications. These can include the formation of calcium deposits in the arteries, the development of painful kidney stones, and persistent digestive issues. For older adults, striking the right balance is paramount. The recommended daily intake is between 1,000 and 1,200 milligrams, an amount that should preferably be sourced from a thoughtful combination of natural foods and, when necessary, careful supplementation. Beyond simple intake, there is another critical factor that determines calcium's effectiveness: movement. The body needs to be told where to use this vital mineral, and weight-bearing exercise is the messenger. Activities such as walking, resistance training, and even light jogging act as a powerful signal. These exercises stimulate the process of bone remodeling and help to direct calcium precisely where it is needed most, into the structural matrix of the bones and the fibers of the muscles. Without the stimulus of movement, even an adequate intake of calcium cannot be fully utilized to strengthen the skeletal system. Ultimately, neglecting your calcium intake does far more than just weaken your bones. It progressively robs you of the freedom to move with confidence, the ability to engage in the activities you love, and the capacity to maintain your cherished independence. A life filled with mobility, stability, and self-assurance begins with a foundation of strong bones and well-functioning muscles, both of which depend directly on a consistent and adequate supply of calcium. 3. Vitamin B12. In any discussion about leg strength, our attention is often drawn to the foundational minerals like calcium for bone density and the role of protein in building muscle mass. While these are undoubtedly vital, there is another nutrient that plays an equally fundamental, though frequently overlooked, role in our mobility: vitamin B12. This vitamin operates as the master conductor of your body's neuromuscular function. Its primary responsibility is to maintain the health and integrity of your nerves, ensuring that the critical electrical impulses traveling from your spinal cord down into your legs remain strong, swift, and precise. Think of it as the complex communication network that connects your brain's commands to your leg muscles. When this intricate communication system is compromised by a lack of vitamin B12, the consequences can be profound. Without this vitamin, your muscles simply do not receive the right signals at the right time. This breakdown in communication leads directly to a cascade of debilitating symptoms, including a noticeable weakness in the legs, a growing sense of instability, and what can only be described as a creeping loss of control over your own movement. It should come as no surprise, then, that one of the most common and telling symptoms of a vitamin B12 deficiency is a persistent feeling of heavy, tired legs. This sensation is often accompanied by other neurological signs, such as an unsettling numbness or a pins and needles tingling sensation that indicates the nerves are not functioning as they should. Herein lies the critical problem. A deficiency in vitamin B12 is shockingly common among older adults. The reason for this prevalence is rooted in the vitamin's unique and complex absorption process. Unlike many other vitamins, the body's ability to extract vitamin B12 from food is highly dependent on a healthy and efficient digestive system. Specifically, the body requires two key elements to absorb it: an adequate amount of stomach acid and a special protein known as intrinsic factor. As we age, the natural production of stomach acid tends to decrease, creating the first hurdle to proper absorption. This issue can be further compounded by common conditions such as gastritis and acid reflux, or even by the long-term use of antacid medications, all of which can significantly impair the body's ability to utilize this essential nutrient. When you add to this the fact that many seniors may unknowingly consume diets that are low in B12-rich foods, the result is a slow but steady depletion of this vital vitamin, which quietly undermines their strength and stability over time. The consequences of an uncorrected vitamin B12 deficiency extend far beyond just feeling weak or tired. If left unaddressed, this gradual depletion can lead to severe and, in some cases, irreversible nerve damage. This damage directly impacts the systems that govern our balance, coordination, and reflexes, making everyday movements hazardous. In fact, many seniors who suffer from frequent falls experience persistent difficulty walking, or share a frustrating sense that their legs just don't work like they used to, are actually experiencing the direct neurological effects of a vitamin B12 shortage. The decline is often so gradual and subtle that it is tragically dismissed as just another unavoidable part of the aging process. The truth, however, is that this decline is not inevitable. In reality, it is entirely preventable. Fortunately, taking action to restore vitamin B12 levels can have a truly profound and life-changing impact on mobility and energy. Studies have consistently shown that when seniors correct their deficiency, they experience noticeable and significant improvements in their strength, endurance, and overall leg function. So, where does this critical vitamin come from? Unlike many other nutrients that are widely available in plants, vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. The very best dietary sources include lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, and shellfish. Among these, clams and liver are considered to be some of the richest sources available. For those who follow plant-based diets or continue to struggle with absorption issues, obtaining adequate vitamin B12 requires a different approach. In these cases, foods that have been fortified with B12, such as certain cereals and plant-based milks, or direct B12 supplements, become absolutely essential. The good news is that vitamin B12 is one of the safest vitamins to supplement, because any excess amount that the body doesn't need is simply excreted in the urine. Many older adults, especially those who have difficulty absorbing the vitamin through food alone, can benefit greatly from taking higher dose B12 supplements or even receiving periodic injections to bypass the digestive system entirely. Regular monitoring of your levels through a simple blood test can help ensure you maintain an optimal amount, preventing the gradual decline in leg function that so often accompanies a deficiency. Ultimately, the real takeaway is this: strong legs are about much more than just physical, muscular strength. True strength and mobility are about nervous system efficiency, rapid reaction time, and precise coordination. It does not matter how much you exercise. If your nerves are not firing correctly, your legs will not and cannot respond the way they should. That is why maintaining adequate vitamin B12 levels is one of the most overlooked yet most powerful strategies for preserving your mobility and your quality of life as you age. 4. Magnesium. With every single step you take, with every movement you make, an essential mineral is working diligently behind the scenes to ensure everything goes smoothly. That mineral is magnesium, and it functions as the body's master regulator of muscle function. Its role is both subtle and absolutely critical. It ensures that your muscles receive the precise signals they need to both contract and relax in a seamless rhythm. By doing so, magnesium is instrumental in preventing painful spasms, reducing pervasive fatigue, and supporting the endurance you need to get through your day with energy and confidence. When the body's levels of this vital mineral are insufficient, the signs can be both distressing and disruptive, though they are often not correctly identified. One of the most common, yet least recognized, symptoms of a magnesium deficiency is the onset of restless leg syndrome and frequent nighttime leg cramps. Many seniors experience these sudden, intensely painful muscle contractions, particularly at night. This is far more than a simple discomfort. It is a clear distress signal from your body, indicating that it is struggling to properly regulate muscle relaxation. These cramps can severely disrupt sleep, making it incredibly difficult to feel rested and to recover from the day's activities. Magnesium works by helping to calm overactive nerve signals and keeps your muscles from seizing up unexpectedly, making it an essential nutrient for anyone who struggles with persistent muscle tension and involuntary contractions. But magnesium's crucial role does not stop at the muscles. It is also absolutely vital for maintaining bone density and joint health. While calcium often takes the spotlight in conversations about bone health, the truth is that calcium cannot perform its job effectively without magnesium as its partner. This mineral helps to regulate the transport of calcium throughout the body, ensuring that it is properly incorporated into the bones where it belongs. Without enough magnesium, calcium can be deposited in soft tissues instead, which can contribute to uncomfortable stiffness and persistent joint pain. Reinforcing this crucial connection, studies have found that a higher intake of magnesium is directly linked to greater bone strength and a reduced risk of fractures in aging adults, making it an essential component of overall mobility. Given its importance, it is alarming how common magnesium deficiency is. One of the biggest reasons for this is that magnesium is very easily depleted by a combination of modern life stressors. The primary culprits are stress, numerous common medications, and poor dietary habits. Many older adults take medications that are known to lower magnesium levels, including diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and certain types of blood pressure drugs. When this is coupled with a diet that is low in magnesium-rich foods, the result is a widespread deficiency that quietly and methodically chips away at your strength, endurance, and flexibility. This is why many seniors experience a gradual, unexplained loss of stamina. They may find themselves walking shorter distances, climbing stairs more slowly, or feeling overwhelmingly fatigued after even simple activities. It is crucial to understand that this is not just an inevitable part of aging, it is often the direct result of a lack of the right nutrients needed to fuel performance. The wonderful news is that replenishing your magnesium levels can have an almost immediate and dramatic effect on your leg health. Correcting a deficiency can lead to a significant reduction in cramps, a noticeable improvement in energy levels, and a restored sense of ease in your movement. The best way to achieve this is through diet. Excellent dietary sources of magnesium include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes. Foods like pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, and avocados are particularly rich in magnesium, offering a natural and effective way to maintain both muscle and bone health. For those who struggle to get enough through diet alone, supplements such as magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, which are more easily absorbed by the body, can be an effective solution. The transformation that occurs when magnesium levels are restored is truly remarkable. Seniors who once felt that their legs were heavy and sluggish often find that they respond with a renewed sense of energy. Those who suffered from the nightly torment of frequent muscle cramps or persistent stiffness notice profound relief, allowing them to sleep better and move more freely throughout the day. Even balance and coordination can improve, as magnesium helps to regulate the complex neuromuscular connections that are responsible for steady, confident movement. 5. Potassium. Muscle cramps are a very common symptom of low potassium levels. This is due to potassium's role as a primary regulator of muscle function, where it helps balance fluids within muscle cells. When potassium levels are insufficient, muscles can contract involuntarily, causing painful cramps, particularly in the legs. Beyond cramps, have you ever experienced your legs trembling after standing or noticed increased stiffness while walking? Potassium is in charge of transmitting signals between nerves and muscles for smooth, controlled movements. Low levels can disrupt this communication, leading to shakiness and weakness, which elevates the risk of falls. Additionally, potassium contributes to maintaining strong bones by helping to neutralize acids that can erode bone density over time. Research suggests a diet rich in potassium may slow bone loss and reduce the risk of osteoporosis. Nature offers many delicious, potassium-rich foods. Sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, beans, and oranges are all excellent sources. The recommended daily intake for adults is 2,600 milligrams for women and 3,400 milligrams for men, which is generally attainable through a balanced diet. 6. Vitamin K. While calcium and vitamin D are well known for bone health, vitamin K is the crucial component that ensures calcium is deposited in the bones where it is needed. It acts like a traffic controller, directing calcium to the right locations and preventing it from building up in arteries or soft tissues. For older adults, this function is particularly vital. Studies have revealed that individuals with higher vitamin K consumption have stronger bones and a reduced risk of fractures. Vitamin K's benefits also include supporting joint health and muscle function. It has been demonstrated to lower inflammation in joints, which can slow the advancement of osteoarthritis and reduce knee stiffness. Emerging research indicates that vitamin K also aids in supporting muscle strength and coordination in aging adults by regulating calcium levels within muscle cells. Spinach, kale, and Brussels sprouts are among the best sources of vitamin K1. Another potent form, vitamin K2, is present in fermented foods like natto and certain animal products such as egg, yolks, and liver. 7. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, has a more significant impact on leg strength and muscle function than is commonly understood. It is vital for preserving nerve health, aiding in muscle repair, and making sure the body properly uses protein to build and maintain muscle mass. A key aspect of vitamin B6 is its relation to nerve signaling and coordination. When levels are low, these signals can become slow or inaccurate, causing numbness, tingling, and unsteady walking pattern. Another important function of vitamin B6 is its involvement in preventing inflammation-related muscle fatigue. It helps control inflammatory responses in the body, which lessens muscle discomfort and maintains leg flexibility. Furthermore, vitamin B6 is essential for producing red blood cells, which carry oxygen to the muscles to provide endurance for activity. A deficiency can result in reduced hemoglobin levels, causing muscles to receive less oxygen, leading to early fatigue and heaviness. Thankfully, vitamin B6 is found in many accessible foods. Poultry, fish like salmon and tuna, bananas, potatoes, and fortified cereals are all excellent sources. The recommended daily intake of vitamin B6 for older adults is typically around 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. Conclusion: if you found this information beneficial, please remember to like this video, as it assists us in providing more valuable content. Leave a comment to share your thoughts or questions. Be sure to subscribe and enable notifications to stay updated on our latest health tips and insights. Remain informed, stay healthy, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.